Good morning, Harrisburg. My name is Brian Green. I'm the director of Safeguard's LGBT Health Resource Center, the Family Planning Council in Philadelphia. We support sexual and reproductive health, and we support marriage equality. If for no other reason, we know that data shows that married people have better health outcomes. It's true for straight people that are married, and it's true for the few lesbian and gay people that are allowed to get married in this country. We have data that demonstrates positive health comes from marriage. That's not the only reason that we should be allowed the right to be married in a country where we should have these rights, and in a state where we should have these rights. The state on the wall behind us, where it says where liberty dwells, liberty for some, but clearly not all, which is why you're here today. We stand really at a precipice of history. As Brian and some other speakers before me have said, we have more support than ever before for LGBT rights in general. We have more support for marriage equality than ever before. But we're still not far enough. We're still not where we need to be. Next week, we face a momentous decision from the Supreme Court. We don't know what the outcome will be. We know what we hope it'll be. We know what it should be. We are ready. America is ready. The state is ready. Opinion poll after opinion poll shows us that people overwhelmingly support marriage equality. Young people, the future of this country, more than overwhelmingly, 80% support marriage equality. They know what's right. They've seen it. They've seen it from their teachers. They've seen it from people in their communities. They've seen it in families. They go to school with children who have mothers and mothers, two fathers, and they see that they are the same. So they support our rights. But we still have legislators that don't. Brian, Representative Sims, is probably, I would venture to say, the only person at this legislature working today. Okay, maybe there's another one, I don't know. But I doubt it. We have a legislature and we have a governor that, one of the worst governors as far as I'm concerned in this country, that are doing nothing. They're letting this state fall apart. Marriage equality and our rights as LGBT people are just one small thing that is being ignored systematically. That is being destroyed. We have to take that back. We have legislation that's been introduced. Senate Bill 719 is one piece of legislation. I hope people listen to the action alerts that you get from marriage equality, from other groups, that you follow that, you send letters, you write, you email, you fax, you come here for rallies, you don't keep quiet. That's the only way we get the rights that we deserve. These are rights that we deserve. They are not things that are special. Separate is not equal. Separate is not good enough. We demand this.
Do it. Yes.
I do think it's amazing how far we've come in recent years.
He's adorable.
30 years ago, when I came out to myself, 30 years ago, I did not think this was possible. It wasn't possible to get married. But I didn't think that we would ever come this far. So for some of us that have been around for a while, this is amazing, but it's still not good enough. We're not going to accept it. We have allies all around us, many here, that may not be LGBT themselves, but support what we're doing and support our rights. This is the time for us to not be silent. Regardless of what happens next week, we cannot let it stop here in Harrisburg. We have to demand that bills like SB 719 move forward. We have to demand that House Bill 300 that supports anti-discrimination in other areas like employment move forward. We have to demand these things, because unless we demand it, we won't get them. We cannot be quiet. There's plenty of people to thank today that helped organize this. David, Janice, Wendy, a whole list of people that I don't even know. But I want to thank everyone here that's here, because this is what it takes. It takes people showing up and standing at the steps of the Capitol, making noise, not being quiet. I want to thank my partner, Lenny Smith, where hopefully we can actually get married someday ourselves here in this state. We've had a commitment ceremony recognized in a church, but we can't legally get married here in Pennsylvania, the state that I've lived in, that I've chosen to live in. I moved here. I've chosen to live in this state since 1994. But I don't have all the rights that I could have in another state. So why should I stay? Why should people stay? Why should our young people stay in a state that will not recognize that we are equal citizens, that we have the right, that we can get in a neighborhood state? I think 30 years, 40 years, 10 years, 1 year is long enough. We shouldn't have to wait any longer. It is time. It's time to demand equality. So, what do we want?
Equality!
When do we want it?
Now!
What do we want?
Equality!
When do we want it?
Now!
Thank you. Thanks very much.